City Moto, we're back. I'm not sure where I'm starting today, but I'll show you what I got cooking. Literally, what I have cooking is sissy bar. Heating this up, we gotta get this a little straighter than what it is, but that's gotta cook for a little while longer. A few pickups, new front end, like I was talking about in the last video. Picked this up from a guy. He's definitely the link. Gave me a ridiculous price. This is the crackhead price that I got for this. And I also found the rear brake caliper. So now, with this, I'll be able to set up the rear wheel. Try not to trip and set myself on fire. I'm sure you guys would like to see that. But what I'm going to do is put that on. I'll be able to set up the rear wheel. That way I can weld the fender on in the right position. I can space it out, and I'll make sure that everything is straight aligned with the gas tank and the backbone. That'll help me to also line up the sissy bar. And I think that's what we're doing today, but I got a few finds. Oh, he also, jumping around, he also blessed me with the master cylinder. When I tell you crackhead prices, whatever you're seeing on eBay, my man's blessing me for half. You know, definitely blessing me for half. So this works. That's a 35 millimeter instead of a 39. So she's gonna be super skinny, super skinny. I also got to fix. This came off my daily, my sporty. It just rattles too fucking much. I don't know what this is made out of, but it was just dangling. So I gotta figure something out for this. Also, because the sporty shakes like a bastard, my light came loose. This is from TC. I feel like they've got a lot of good shit, but this is the second light that's just rattled itself fucking loose. And I was on the road, and it was raining, and all types of smoke and shit and water was getting in, and so I wound up having to just electrical tape it. But I mean, they're easy enough to fix. You can hear. Hold on. That's the bolts and shit that just rattled themselves loose. So I'll fix this because I'm running stacked headlights on the other sporty. And New York City, Brooklyn, I don't know if they do this in Queens or other places, but the more, I want to say, affluent neighborhoods in Brooklyn, when they don't want something and it's still good, they leave this shit out in front of their house with a sign that says free. Usually tells you the condition still works, good, whatever. But come on, this is at minimum $100 worth of wrenches, probably more than that. You know, you go to AutoZone, that's $25, $17, another $25, another $17 or whatever. I mean, Harbor Freight, you get it from a little cheaper, but hey, I took the whole box. What else do I got here? This, so it'll start like a car. That works, and I think that's about it. But yeah, I'm gonna get that front end on. I'll let you guys watch that. Okay, I took out the axle just to make sure it fit, and it fits perfectly, but I don't know if you can see that. I gotta take a look at that. Is this a spacer? Or is that the bearing? Look at this shit. I think that's just a spacer. We'll get to that in a second, but it fits. So I'll grease that up. I'm not in a rush to grease that up anyway. But yeah. pair of channel locks. Take off that top bolt, and we'll get to putting this. Easy, big boy. We'll get to putting this on. I love channel locks. My dad always had a pair of channel locks and a screwdriver. To this day, he carries a pair of channel locks in his car. I mean, you could change your battery with channel locks, but that's about it. The days of doing shit with channel locks and a screwdriver is over, but these are actually his. And I'm pretty sure he brought me these when I bought my house. He was like, "Yeah, here's a bag of shit that me and my partner put together for you," and he threw it on the floor. He goes, "Yeah, that's how you leave shit in my basement, so I'm repaying you the favor." And he threw a bag of tools and fucking screwdrivers and shit and fucking bolts all over my floor and laughed at me. True story. True fucking story. Alright. I'm gonna take this top clamp for the triple tree off. This is something new. I don't remember this happening on my other one, but and a spacer. Alright, yeah, I'll take this shit off. And then during the commercial break, I'll come back and then you can see my progress. Alright, so I got the top part off, and then these are gotta be a lot older than the ones that are on my 91. I mean, I have new bearings for this, so I'm just definitely gonna put new bearings in. But we're gonna do a test fit. We'll do a test fit. Come on down. It's like a fucking slinky. I'll get that in, and then see how it looks. Alright, change tripods. Yeah, my question is, how does everybody film videos and they fucking build shit? It's always like one guy. Well, not always. Because a lot of times there's a few people, and that usually works pretty well. But when it's one person, one idiot like me building a fucking bike, when this is not what you do on a regular basis. Yo, how do you do this shit? Like, I'm always looking for, where did I put this? Where did I put that? Why is that over here? I lost my lapel mic. I just bought that fucking thing too. I'm not gonna find it till I step on it. And then the other part is, see, I already lost this. How the fuck am I gonna put this on and hold this? Oh, this is gonna be a nightmare. Yo, this shit is not. This is not like this. It's gotta be. You see, and then look at that. You can hear them now. You can't find the hole. Yeah. I guess where there's a will, there's a way. But all right. Do that. I guess we gotta do this. Yeah, not for nothing. This shit's fucking heavy. Got shit stuck to it. If this doesn't grab now, oh my god. You know, you just need a second pair of hands sometimes. Christ. Where are my damn channel locks? Damn. I feel like something's missing. That's real fucking. What type of turns am I making with this? I guess we'll figure that out when we get to that fucking point, but alright. We did it. But did you die? I did not die. Button all this shit back up now. Oh, this is gonna be a bitch. My other Sporty is not you can just slip the whatever these fucking things are called. Slip the forks down without having to take the caps off. Bitch! Alright, so this is where I'll be fighting with it for a while, and I'll be recording and fast forward. Not usually one for the precautions and shit. But, damn. That's the bigger end, that's the smaller end. Alright. So, is it this side? I don't remember. That quickly, I don't remember. It's gotta be like this. This goes like so. That goes on the floor. Definitely gonna have to get a spacer for that side. But for right now, we'll figure it out. Should I do that? Let's do this. Don't look nearly big enough. Nope. Alright, I thought I had some more space, but apparently not. So she's going to go in, and it's just gonna be flopping around, and we'll just look at it all flippity floppity. See what happens. I'll go to Home Depot later and get some. I'll get some washers until I figure out the whole spacer situation. There we go. Right that back. Put the other spacer that we do have. I'm gonna drop this at least 14 times. I can see it already. Let's see if this works. Come on. There we go. There we go. I'm only breaking my wrist. Come on. Come on, you fuck. Yeah. This is what I mean about kind of needed another set of hands. But if I were to try to do this on the uh-oh, I see a problem. Nah, not really a problem. We're definitely gonna need those spacers though. Yeah, no, definitely. Because this it won't center. But anyway, yeah, like I was saying. Nope, this can't be right. We're gonna put it on like this anyway. Who gives a shit? That's gotta be like that. Alright. Someone help me, goddammit. Or maybe it goes in like this. This front end is definitely different than my front end. But alright. Just got a lot of pinch bolts and whatever. Doesn't matter. The wheel fits. It's bolted up. It should look a lot better. It'll be more manageable. Alright, let's see. Let's put this shit down, see what it looks like. Okay. The bars are on. Yeah, so I hate it. I am not happy with the lines now. I feel like the front end is too short. But that other one is just too fucking long. So I did find these though. Hold on. I found these. These are 4-inch extensions. So I'm gonna put these extensions on. That'll put me at a 4 over. That should bring the front end up just a little bit higher, but definitely lower than the other one. And I think I'm gonna get this the front end, the fork lowers. I'll get this black paint stripped down, and I'm not gonna run a front fender, although I should, but I'm not. I'm not running the front brake, so I'll cut these tabs off here for the fender mounts. It'll be nicey, smoothie, and we'll see how it looks. But I'm gonna install these, and we'll see how it looks from there. Alright, so this is where we're at. That's the stance. I guess we're going to have a design change again, because those 4-inch extensions, they don't fit. I figured they might fit, they might not fit. Those are a 39. This front end now is a 35. I'm not sure if I want to spend like $200, $250 on fork extensions. So we'll see. I don't know. I don't know. So that's one thing we have to figure out. See if we can find a fork extension even 2 inches, a 2-inch fork extension I'd be happy with. I'm not sure if I can buy like a 4-inch or a 3-inch and have somebody mill it down for me. It might be an option. I'm not too sure, but that's in. The wheel's in. Another little hiccup on that side. The bracket for the brake and the brake, that's for a Buell. They don't fit, so we're gonna have to hit up the plug to see if he's got a rear brake bracket and caliper. See if we can get this going, because right now we're kind of stuck. We can't align the fender. We can't align the sissy bar. We can't do anything till that's on. That way I can have that wheel situated exactly where it's supposed to be. So you know what they say. I don't know, they say something. But yeah, till next time, I guess I'll be I guess I'll be signing out. New moto, new city motoing. We ain't motoing shit.